Hello everyone, I hope you're having a lovely morning and welcome back to another how to draw video. Step number 1, we're getting right into analyzing and the breakdown of this flash piece I designed a while back. You can do this with basically any tattoo design you see. For any artist that has made their own custom designs, I can almost guarantee that they started out their designs with the rough sketching process. This will help you form your piece, and it helps make sure you have your proportions correct or correct to your liking, depending on the style you want to specialize in. In this case, New School can be as structured or as loosey-goosey as you like it to be when it comes to proportions. If you're new here, I am a New School tattoo artist, and I've been tattooing for 7 years now. 3.5 of those years have been dedicated to New School in particular. This is just my process of design. Hopefully it inspires you and helps you configure your own rough draft operation. The first part of my breakdown process I'm showing is that I'm making a circle around the area I want to work in. This will be the overall size of the piece, though this step is really only necessary for the rough sketching part. If you look here at this part of the body where the eyes are, you will see a rounded space, which I am circling now. This is the widest and middle point of the piece. The second shape you can see quite clearly is the cone head, which we can sketch out as a triangle, sort of off-centered and sprouting up from the circle body. The eyes will be next. You can see those rest on the largest part of the squid or the body. One will be on each side of the center line, and you will want to make sure they have the correct amount of distance between them depending on your point of view of the object. The left eye is facing forwards or towards you. The other eye on the right is actually starting to go around to the other side of the body. It will be more of an oval shape rather than a circle. This is to show that the body is a curved surface and not flat, and also that the eye is flatter and not protruding out of the face as much. And that horizontal line will represent the split between the body and the cone-shaped head. For the legs, you'll want to draw the curvy lines where you want the tentacles to be. You can make them as curvy or as straight as you like. Usually in New School they're a bit more exaggerated, but in this piece I wanted my main focus to be on the eyes and cone head, so I exaggerated the size of those elements instead. Keep in mind these lines are just the center lines for each tentacle, and you will want to leave enough room to show where the base of each tentacle is and where the one beside it starts. You can have the tentacles as thick as you like or sticking out in any direction you choose. Another thing to keep in mind is if the squid's face and body was facing directly towards you, then the face would be symmetrical, meaning the eyes would be the same distance apart from the center line, also the same size and shape, but this squid is slightly veering off to the right and facing its path. For the cone head and little fin bits, you also want to make sure that the fins also curve with the curve of the head. The head slightly leans backwards, almost as if the squid is moving forward and the momentum of that motion is pushing it back, hence the reason for the off-centered cone. Last but not least, don't forget to determine where your light source is coming from. This is the most important step for when you get to color your design. Right now I'm just going in and doing some light shading just to show where the shadowy bits are that are farthest away or hidden directly from the light source. Another thing I want to note is that the little fin bit is actually going to be transparent, so I'm keeping a little bit of the stripy design in behind there, and I'm going to change the color to be a little bit more darker and more of a purple hue, which the fin will be. you.